Hello, everyone. We are about a third of the way through our course. And so I asked you all to complete a midterm review of the course and of sort of my instruction so I can make sure that we are headed in the right direction. One of the things that we know is that with online classes, a lot of times the instructor doesn't know the issues that students are facing until the end of the course. And so that's not very helpful to you. So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to make sure you guys have what you need. So far, things are going pretty well. The discussion board posts are getting better and better, and you guys are beginning to sound more and more like counselors. This week, you guys did a fantastic job of having a professional dialogue about some of the questions. I went through the discussion boards and tried to respond to some of the questions I saw people posted in them, and I will do that a little bit more. Some of the things that I really want us to focus on is that some of you guys are still missing assignments, and then we aren't reading and viewing everything. I added bonus points to the end of last week's video, and there were a lot of people who did not read or did not view that video, and so you missed out on those points. So we've got to do better. So some of the challenges are the things that you all think are kind of standing in your way is that you all want some more feedback on the discussion boards. Some also want to be able to submit reflections and exams on Sunday instead of Saturday. I also got information about people wanting to waive the final exam. And I'll definitely address all of these issues, so feel free to ask me any question, no matter how crazy or out of choice you think it may be. If it's something that I think is feasible, I am willing to be flexible. Some also had the suggestion of having the students post the discussion board topics. And then at least one person sort of said that the multiple deadlines were confusing. So with all of this, what are some of the things that I'm willing to do to help us overcome these challenges? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the reflections and exams open until Sunday. You will lose a few points if you turn it in on Sunday, but it will give you a chance to get the points. One of the reasons that I want everything in on Saturday is because on Sunday I try to look at all your discussion boards, look at your quizzes, look at your reflections, and make any adjustments that I need to make with the next week assignments. And so there has to be some time between each week where I can make any adjustments or respond to questions. And so that's why it's that way. But if for some reason you can't, I'm willing to make it an option so that you don't lose all of those points. I also am willing to let you all create your own discussion board questions sometimes. We will try that next week. And I'll give a little bit more information about it. I need to think it through a little bit more. And depending on how that goes, we may do that. What that will mean, though, is you all need to be caught up on your readings and you need to read them early so that you can have a chance to get your discussion board question written. I will also respond to every original post by Thursday. That will help you all get some feedback from me. I've been commenting on some of the things and have been letting your classmates comment on them. But I will also do that so that you have an idea of if you're going in the right direction. And then making that deadline for me will also help me to tailor the reflections better to what's being talked about. So I'm willing to do that. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of the multiple deadlines. It's designed to encourage interactivity. I know you have to sign on often, but since you're online, that's something that I really need to be done. Bonus points may be added similar to this week. You can't get the bonus points for this week if you've missed them, but I will do that. I will add them in discussion board posts or different things to see if you guys are reading or using the resources that I'm posting. And then finally, I cannot get rid of the final, but I am considering some other options instead of the final. And so in your reflection, if you have an idea of something that you think would be worth your time and also indicative of something similar to a final, let me know. And I am going to consider them, and I will let you know if that's something that we can do. My goal here is to make sure that this course meets your needs and that at the end of this course, you have learned the things that I've stated in the syllabus you will learn. So if for some reason there's something that's impeding that, let me know and I will get back to you and try to make some changes. Thank you and have a great week.